This episode is brought to you by PayPal. You had plans for the last days of summer. And back-to-school shopping has its own plans. School supplies, dorm essentials, your list doesn't stop. Neither does the spending. But when you pay in full with PayPal, you can pay over time. No interest, no fees. Check out with PayPal and get back to summer. Subject to approval. Learn more at paypal.com/payinfor. PayPal Inc. NMLS 910457.
This episode is brought to you by Nordstrom. For 125 years, Nordstrom has been part of your story. The stylist who found the perfect outfit for your big interview. The first pair of walking shoes for your 1-year-old. The tomato soup you shared with your sister at the cafe. These are the moments that make Nordstrom, Nordstrom. Big or small, we're here for all of it. Celebrating 125 years with new moments still ahead. Discover it all in Nordstrom stores and at Nordstrom.com.
Low energy, unfocused, foggy? You might be dehydrated. Whether it's hot yoga, over 100-degree weather, or too much sun. Gator Light, with a specialized blend of 5 electrolytes, was scientifically designed to help move fluids into the body faster for rapid rehydration. Shop now at retailers nationwide. Gator Light hydrates faster than water. Is it in you? Symptoms noted are signs of mild to moderate dehydration. Consult a healthcare professional if symptoms persist.
From the Fifth Quarter Studios in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to Coach Unplugged. And now, your host, Steve Collins.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to Coach Unplugged. I'm so happy you decided to join us today. Before we jump into the podcast, I'd like to give a big shout out to our 2 sponsors. First of all, Dr. Dish, the number 1 shooting machine on the market. We own 3 of them, and I can tell you personally, even before they became sponsors, their customer service is second to none. Every time I've had any issues with any of my machines, going back to the way old ones, they've always taken really good care of me. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com. Oh, and mention us, and they'll give you $450 off. Mention Coach Collins or Coach Unplugged, they'll give you $450 off. Also, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. We always tell our players that they should be working on their craft. I challenge you to work on your craft. Come over, join a community of like-minded coaches who want to make this game better. It's the reason I started Teach Hoops, is to help pay the bills for all these podcasts, but even more importantly, to give back to this great game that has given me so much, and to set up a roadmap for you to be successful, not only on the court, but off the court. And we offer a 14-day free trial. So come over and kick the tires around, see if you like it. And let's head off the podcast. All right. Welcome to High School Hoops, episode 8,620. I have no idea what episode it is. I do know we're past, by the time this will go up, it'll be past 300, because I know after you and I get off, I got to do the 300th episode. I got to tape it. So I think I'll do that tonight. But anyway, so I know it will be past 300. But before we jump in, today we're going to talk about kind of coaching in non-urban areas or rural areas, and some of those obstacles. So we're going to talk about rural areas. So let me premise what we're talking about here. I think both urban areas and rural areas both have obstacles. Different kinds of obstacles, but definitely obstacles. I think maybe sometimes in those urban areas, we're going to talk about the obstacles in rural areas, but I think sometimes in the urban areas, there's more movement. I feel like sometimes we're in a county of 500,000. Sometimes I think the portal's open in high school basketball in Wisconsin. It's like kids are moving all the time. It's like, oh my goodness. So I don't know if I don't know, you coach can answer this. I'm just not sure we don't have that that movement as much in the rural areas as we do in the urban areas. But all right, so what is your thoughts? This is one of your topics, Coach. What's your thoughts on obstacles in the rural areas?
Honestly, I like the way you put it about having the portal being open, and there's just, you run into the fact that like a lot of the schools are smaller, and not to mention, of course, like everybody's so far out. Like we're, I say, roughly 5 hours away from Phoenix, where that's a metro area, like you could throw a stone. There's a high school right there, but
Right.
so like that also affects like the how can I say it?
How hot does it get there in the summer? It's like the surface of the sun, isn't it?
Yeah, the hottest I've seen is about 120.
Oh my God. I always tell people I was just at a funeral last weekend. I was talking to some cousins and stuff, and they live in Florida. And I go, and they're going, I don't know how you live in Wisconsin. I go, oh, Wisconsin's cold. Don't get me wrong. Like in January, February, it's cold. I'm usually in a gym, so it doesn't affect me too much. But I said, our January is like your July. So I don't know what you're talking about. I think I'd rather have cold than 120, and you're sweating when you just look to go outside, not even going outside. So I don't know. It's similar. But so you're saying what's the closest high school to you? How far is it?
About 30 minutes.
Okay.
And yeah, that's from campus to Mojave High School. Actually,
Wow.
they're building. They're actually just started. Desert Star is actually building a high school right there, so it'd be closer. But like, there's still that distance between the team that we can scrimmage with, working on some things, get better. Like it's a little complicated.
Right. Right. So give me the top 2 or 3 obstacles you think you have in a rural area.
The interest in basketball,
So numbers is a problem.
big problem.
Okay.
You start a season with 10, by the end you'll have about 4 girls who are still there to play. Yeah.
That's crazy. And
Yeah.
do you have an issue with other sports, or do you just have an issue with wanting to play?
It's more wanting to play. At first, I thought it was other sports, but like, I played soccer and football myself. So like those other sports, they all they all come together. That those skills you pick up, that it can help you in basketball. But yeah, it's just interest. It's just rural areas is not a big thing.
Right.
I hope to change actually.
All right. So that's one obstacle. What else?
Honestly, travel. That becomes a deal. Like you got 30 kids on a bus and you guys are literally going about on a 5-6 hour trip.
It's crazy. It's crazy. So Wisconsin. My first job was in northern Wisconsin, and I wasn't in a small town, but I was in I mean, it was like everything was a trip. There was like, it was like every game. It wasn't a home game, was a trip. It was like, oh my gosh, you feel like you live on a bus.
Couldn't have said it better. Like,
Yeah, it's like, yeah. And it's not like you're driving around in comfort. It's not like you're on a touring bus for a rock band or something. It's like these buses are not that comfortable, people. Okay, so I would travel. I agree with travel and interest. Is there anything else you think with rural schools?
those would actually be like the 2 main things.
Well, here's an observation from someone that was in that is I think, and I think this just changed because that was 35 years ago for me. I noticed that in that window that there weren't as many opportunities. I think that has changed with AAU and some of those things. I think the opportunity has changed. So I mean,
your team wouldn't. That's the thing. AAU doesn't come to far out from Vegas.
Right. So you got to make your own competition. You got to make your own thing. That's the issue. Is like, so I would put that as maybe a third spoke too. It's just you just don't have those opportunities. You don't have the I mean, that's the thing about being in an urban area is I know that I'm gonna have 3 guys down the street that can hoop, and they're gonna, they're either gonna make me better or they're not, but I'm gonna be able to push them to make me better. At least that's one of the things I saw. It's like that can be one of the things that kind of changes it, kind of moving forward. All right. Anything else, Coach, with that?
No, actually.
All right. Great. That was great. Thank you. Hey, everybody, thanks for listening. If you'd like to support us, go over and check out teachhoops.com for coaches who want to get better. Also, subscribe and like. We do appreciate those. Have a great day.